Well, hello there. You've caught me unawares as I'm in the process of finishing voting. Anyone sees his part, go vote. Well, if I lick this on stream, will I get demonetized? I don't know. Oh, we're gonna find out. When I used to work an office job, not a job, I was volunteering at the psychiatry ward at my local hospital. This glue does not work. Fun. We use a big old glue stick for this, and that was way better. Never mind, I need to peel this. You don't have to lick it. I'm an idiot. I just licked something for no reason. Okay, see, that makes more sense. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I don't even care, bro. I'm just gonna mail this up. Just gonna seal this up. Let's seal this up. That's my ballot. You can't see my answers because I'm not supposed to show them to you, even though I think if you know me, you would know exactly how I would answer all these questions. This one I do have to lick, so... Whoa. Okay, I did double check. I did have to lick this one. Okay, we're good, we're good. And that is my ballot. I had to start the stream off with voting because I need people to do it really badly. Otherwise, bad things happen to our country and our people. But yeah. Hold on. Okay. I came back from a walk. It was really nice outside. Here, let me turn up the lights too, actually. It doesn't look too dark and there's enough natural light, but it will get dark very quickly. Cool. Okay. Tavern Talk, welcome. I played like the tiniest bit off stream, but not too much was missed. We met 3 new characters, but it was pretty brief introductions. The autosave, sure. But yeah, we just have our normal guys back. Let's see, Rhea has a Scottish accent, and Kyle is stereotypical Dracula vampire. Think Hotel Transylvania. I'm also very curious if all of the Halloween decorations are specifically like a recent update, like for Halloween, because I think that'd be really cool if they like change the decoration for the seasons. Here, live chat. Here we go. I don't know why it defaults to top chat. Oh yeah, that's what timestamp, sure. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. And actually one last thing. Okay. I have to get over like the first embarrassing bump of like talking out loud to myself and also making silly voices. Cause like, look, it's hard being a theater kid and also naturally shy, which shouldn't work out, but I really like the artistry of acting, and I do really enjoy being on stage, but it can feel awkward. Some people don't mind putting themselves out there, but for me it's a bit of a hurdle. An important one for me to get over that's helped a lot, but still a hurdle. Okay, we're just gonna start doing it, and we're gonna figure them out as we go. Okay. Can you see her too, innkeeper? Beautiful. Yes, very much so. By the dragons, so she's not a dream nor figment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? A gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. I'll help you put them on. Wait. Oh, they're so cute, the little suns. Are those suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. He's so cute. He still has the fucking slime on him too. I love that just part of his character. What do you think? I like them. They match my other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. Wow, she actually likes them. You mentioned you like liverback clasps. That's so specific, but it's so cute that they like, they both enjoy this. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure, at some point, or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Okay, I really hope. I'm going to feel really silly if like my mic is silly. But I think, yeah, okay, my mic's good, my camera's good. I just have to double check because, you just gotta know. Oh, let me switch to this scene. There we go. That's correct. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it. They crashed into Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars. Oh, so the empty night sky wasn't a dream? No, guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible! So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep? Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something to make me strong enough to lift a star, just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. He just wants the strength potion. Okay, the Southern Brawler, here we go. Just 2 shots of vodka, a bit of charisma juice, and a bit of defense juice. That should be it. Take your drink, buddy. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star lifting career. Oh, this is delicious! Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you two think about that star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell Cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Baruvia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Yeah. Oh, splendid! I haven't been in Baruvia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials, better ones even. That isn't gonna happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No, in what world do I look like a dragon to you? They're masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. What the? Kyle, what the hell does that mean? Kyle, what is your problem? Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry, I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? So cute. No, for weapons. You're going to war, but I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am, and I'm looking for the right material to smash the next Orhart competition. See, she's a dwarven blacksmith, which is generic, but she's also a lady dwarf with a full beard, which is like, yes, lady dwarfs are supposed to have full awesome beards, so like, it all works out. Also, she's kind of honking. Low key. I'm gonna travel all the way to the Caves of Ur for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes, now that I know it is not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared at the sedating nothingness, I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. He was blinded by the lights? Hey, that's very good. OMG. Good meowing, Ren. At 5:40 p.m. Good meowing. And you still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had the chance to take a peek at the letter of yours, innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting! You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. Oh, it's the cleric lady! She took a quest. She is so hot, by the way. She's so fucking attractive. Oh my god. Oh, I haven't even thought of a voice for her yet. She's probably just like posh British, I could assume. I haven't given anyone like a posh British voice yet. Like Fable has a very like cute, sort of more androgynous, femme-ish voice, but like, yeah. Actually, I can just pull up the character list. I have that. Kyle's fine, Rhea's fine. Carolyn is like southern, deep southern. Zephyr is snake. I don't know what Iniko or Jade is going to be. Jade's tough, but like, I guess she'd just be sort of more gruff American. Iniko is, I don't know. What would their voice be? They're kind of like gremlin and sneakery-ish. Yeah, no, the hair is crazy. Like, that is... Her conditioner is holding up so much weight. Gosh, I really don't know what voice to give Iniko. I guess I'll figure it out once they show up again. But until then, yeah, I think Alethea will have a posh British accent. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Alethea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and the chosen of Our Lady of the Endless Light. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Oh, sorry, not one of those protagonist types. You gotta. The second reading is the important one, because that's where you figure out the true intention behind the words. Innkeeper, I am happy to see that you were able to collect more information from my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these times trying? Me, and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sort of things stopped happening, this battle would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Mara Castle? What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. My accent is changing. British accent is weird because it just kind of fluctuates a lot. I practiced like a male British accent when I was bitch from Mamma Mia, the British guy. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Tim Walls, no. Just the dad. But female British voice, I haven't quite wrapped my head. While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of second chances. And an effort, and he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. Kyle, did you try and steal from her? As they tend to be. Only for not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again, Miss Aletia? A roguish wind echo. Oh my god. It's Zephyr. Wait, what happened to Zephyr? I need to reread this. Okay, why was Zephyr trying to steal from you? After narrowly escaping an encounter with a horde vampire. Interesting. Ah, yes, a windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. What is with these burps? I'm gonna fight someone. It's fine, we're okay. Speaking of which, innkeep. No. Oh. Are you from the Primordial Sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. Huh, I see. What about your blood, Miss Aletia? Are you out of your mind? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you've got a lot of it, fair question. And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. She looks at fucking Kyle. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis, have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examine the rebel more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. Okay. I'm just thinking back to the whole Zephyr thing. At the very least, it is good that he is alive. I don't know if he managed to get the cape back, but he was alive. He didn't go invisible, but he's alive. So yeah, eventually I'm going to go through and read all of these locations, but there's so many, dude. There's so many. Eventually. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. I keep losing the British part of the British. I couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads, analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, that sounds what I want to do. Who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some phoenix chilies. Who knows what you'll encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. They always have the most wonderful solutions. Just this once I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, if she has all the defense, if she, can't find what it is. And she said she was having a hard time finding things, and, we don't know she's gonna find anything, but we definitely know she has to, investigate the scene, obviously, and figure out if anyone's around. So, I'm obligated to give her the inspiration. So let's do that. The inspiration is Thunder Sage. So let's grab a bit of Thunder Sage as a little topping. There we gives us some intelligence, and then let me write down this recipe. Sparkling Nebula. So I just need a little more intelligence. And then some charisma. And that should be it. Here's a Sparkling Nebula that's inspirational. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Damn, shoddy. Perhaps you should start at the nearby Gaia Temple. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your efforts in helping this world, innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed to the ground, so no, they're not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that falling stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology. Though I feel like I could make an educated guess. Nevertheless, sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Look, she covers defense and fire resistance because she's a dwarven blacksmith. So they balance each other out.
Me too.
Do you know about geology as well, or astronomy perhaps?
I know about astrology, and this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on my mission of curing my boredom.
Well, I do like to help. That is very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along.
Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it.
You can catch stars in this drink. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal.
What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars?
Unlikely.
I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Aletia.
Saying that with a vampire accent sucks. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds.
How exciting!
Wish me luck. I like your earrings. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material.
Me too.
Ta-da! And oh, it's not the end of the day, there's more. Hello, child! Are you old enough to drink?
Hello, I would like your finest drink, please.
I don't even know what voice to give her. She's she's baby. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, miss?
Melina, but Melly's fine.
It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like?
Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage.
I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's 10 and she's a detective. That's so cute! I love her little portrait. She's such a little cutie pie. Oh my god. So sweet. You don't need to pay.
But I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise.
Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Golden feather. Haste? Whoa! Now I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. What, you just use another inspiration? Yeah. It feels weird they would give me 2, in a row, but oh well. Alright, I should plug it. And then I do 1 of these, and then 2 of these. And that should be her order, Spectring Nebula. And she wanted Thunder Sage in it, which I'm surprised they didn't mention anywhere, but she does want Thunder Sage. Some new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh my god!
Oh my god, look at her!
Can I adopt you? Just let me adopt you, it's okay. This is perfect. Oh my god.
I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar?
No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands.
Okay.
So sweet, so polite. Oh, hey, how'd your quest go? You got an achievement, Shadow. Oh, Zephyr, almost didn't see you there. Okay, I have to get ready. I have to mentally prepare myself for
This sound. Oh yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're all good, are you? Okay. I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why we're communicating telepathically right now. We are? No. Who the are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you can stop cursing at the child. Detective, stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you one for a trinket. Oh, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through a castle without stealing a single thing? God damn it, I fucking knew it. Here, thought the place might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? What is that? A frying pan. You're not even remotely close. But they are right. That part looks like a handle. That's the pendulum. Do you think if you fried eggs in this pan, they would take a bat-like shape? I really doubt it. It's a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats. One creature of the night telling time to... I'm... this fucking dude. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will they have to pull another heist? Yeah. This'll do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps their promises... Oh, oops. Wrong voice. And because I'm someone who always keeps their promises, I'll make a drink for you. Let's see if you have something to make you more polite towards local detectives. What is the order? Sorry, I'm just checking one thing. Yeah, just charisma. Yeah, I think we'll just... I don't think there's any infusion to add or anything. Okay. Yeah, this is what? Invisibility, philosopher, yeah, I think you just need some charisma. That's fine. Spoken. Oh, I have a choice between Sunny Breeze, because they're both charisma drinks. Oh, I'm starting to see how this can get complicated. Sunny Breeze is for relieving tension. Spoken Heart and emotionally repressed individuals. Yeah, Spoken Heart sounds more correct than the Breeze. I see. So eventually there'll be multiple potions that like have the stats that they require, but they do different things. Yeah, so I just need... Oh, wait, I could pet Anju? I didn't realize. I'm glad I pet him. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thanks. Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Huh. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murders, so it's okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I'm letting children on the bar. I don't know why they're... I mean, she's too short to fit in the chair, so I guess she's here. And I gave her a drink, but like, I guess they're not alcoholic, so it's fine. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex? Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. It does. A classic adventure is... right? I basically speedran my origin story. I've got dead parents as a motivation and a detective career to make sure I can help other people. Oh my god. Apparently T-Rexes are real in this world. I mean, they're like real in D&D 5e, but like, I forget if they're on the material plane or not off the top of my head. I think they are on the material plane somewhere. I know for sure they're in the plane of beasts, but I don't remember if they're in the material plane. But oh, like in our world? I mean, look, I went to the dinosaur museum when I was like 8 and I loved it. But I haven't met any dinosaurs. If I can meet a dinosaur, I will believe it easily. But beyond that, I can neither confirm nor deny. Exactly, but it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today, and I like who I am. Doesn't it make you sad? No. Oh, why would you say that to her? What's your origin story? Yes, Zephyr, what is your origin story? It's fun. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. It is far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. That's not your name, bro. Blaze. But they just called you Zephyr. That's my middle name. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper clock from. Oh my god, it actually changed his name to Blaze. Is it Blaze or Zephyr? Did he change his name to Zephyr, but his name is actually Blaze? What is going on? The punky bartending game Valhalla. I've heard of it. I don't think I played it. Let me... Valhalla game. Let me... I swear I've heard of it. Valhalla game bartender. Oh, yes, I have seen this game before, but I haven't played it. The first screenshot I see is a dude saying, "Does that mean you really faked orgasms?" So, I don't know what to think of that necessarily. But, you know.
I'll take a peek at it for sure. I mean, like, these games are pretty good to play and just sort of like, sorry, having that background. It's not a seamy game, but he just talked about faking orgasms. So, okay, if you say so. Fine, it was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous then. She would have if she caught me. So she didn't. No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight. Yeah, I sent him in with, like, invisibility potion, and I'm glad it wasn't a strength potion, because his skinny ass would have died. I don't know what bars you're going to. I mean, to be fair, I don't go to straight bars, but, like, because straight bars, weird shit happens, but there's weird shit there's weird shit at gay bars too, besides, well, like, older men hitting on you, and then a bunch of lesbians smoking cigarettes. There's not too much. But they did it. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle's very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? Yeah, it was a whole bunch of lesbians. Apparently they have good food, but I haven't had their food yet. I'll have it eventually, next time I'm in that town. In the middle, I suppose? Interesting. Did you run into any traps? Actually, wait, there's the letter here on the door. They were like, oh, did you open the letter yet? But I can't, there's no letter to open, so I guess I just suffer, huh? Okay. I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief? Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. She is on the grind set. A tumult of twinks. There's no twinks to the lesbian bar. I mean, there was that big party one time, but there weren't really twinks. It was a lesbian bar. I mean, I don't even know why I was there. It was just... I mean, they were all very friendly, except for the older gay men. Some of them were friendly. But that's neither here nor there. So it's okay. It's fine. I'm over it. Well, this lesbian bar was pretty, like, there's, like, a few other people there, but, like, there's a lot of lesbians around, I guess. Like, the big party had a bunch of different people, so, like, that was fun, but, on regular days, no, it really is just lesbians. So the thing is that there's like a different, like gay bar, literally, like, 2 blocks down, so it's the only place you can, like, have a bar crawl, in quotes, for, like, a gay bar. So, like, that's probably where other people go, but that place is a lot more low-key. The lesbian bar Femme was a lot more energetic, for sure. So I don't know, I haven't been to the other gay bar much, except once, but there was a really friendly older gay man who was just, like, chatting and just, like, genuinely being nice and friendly. So that was fun. Seems like good vibes. wait, or bartender was pretty hot. She was a very pretty lady.
Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely.
Forget it.
I took. She's still crying, bro. Fucking say something. Oh yeah, I mean they're very. I mean they are very welcoming. Don't get me wrong. It was just the one big party they had with like a bunch of like a mixed crowd, but like otherwise they're very, very cool. Man, birthday cake shots you sound nice. Vanilla vodka is very yummy. But a good place to take a girlfriend for sure. I took the cape, along with whatever gemstones I could find, when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly, I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall, I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right bro, she's still crying. You gotta say something. You gotta say something. We've gotta say something. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make out of her easily, Blaze? Woo! Her throat's surviving. I found a secret passageway that led below the pond, through the earth and to the summit of Witch's Peak. Almost scared the strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of a hallway that stretched on forever. Then how did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. Her fucking tail thumps on the table. I have never followed One Direction, so I could not tell you. I'm sure they did that at some point. Probably. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I had no reason to follow One Direction. I don't know. I can't say. But, yeah. The case was locked, but with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it strange that it was the item with a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? Its label described it as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It'll look great in my tavern. Indeed. It sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Is it possible that if you gave him the wrong drink, he would just die? I mean, I wouldn't mind if he died too bad, but like, I still don't want that to happen per se. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. Unlucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean. It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable, such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. Belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes, it was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Man, we're so over him. I mean, look, I'm not trying to kill anyone. I'm trying to help Mole out. I'm a good bartender. Or tavern keep. He's just a little stupid. Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire Melly, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had, you've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. Oh no, he's gonna run into her again. I hope she doesn't kill him first before I get a chance to. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident, for she is on top of her game. What the hell? Come on, Blaze. We have to go find them, for your cape and for my notes. See, I trust him if Melly's with him. Also, Melly can cheer him the hell up. I think this would be like a great like reluctant dad and like adopted daughter situation, like Ellie and Joel. You know, very very Last of Us. Nice. She might be young. She's an aspiring detective, smarter than quite a few of my customers. Sweet and curious kids, aspire parents being an early judge again. It's exceptionally hard not to like her, and it seems like even edgy rogues turns into a charm. Yeah, she's just a little cutie pie. It's so sweet. I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I can never stay undetected. Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper.
Bye, Melly. Feed the dog, clean up, turn out the lights. Time for the next day. Okay. Crown points of 3. Let me save. I know the autosave is pretty good, but just in case. Well, they're back. Good morning. Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. Yeah, no, Ellie and Joel's a very, very, very cute sort of relationship. I adore them. So unfortunate what happened in Last of Us 2. What have you both been up to lately? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. I was not dilly-dallying. He was. It goes well with the brooding. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. Okay, she just wants a nebula. Yeah, she wants a nebula. I don't think she needs anything special in it, so... just to give her something as a reward for, you know, doing a good job on her quest. Or helping Blaze on his quest. A fresh brew of smart sparkles.
Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle.
Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you?
Nothing.
Alright. So, has the cape found its way back home yet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, how are my buddies doing? I haven't seen The Last of Us show yet. I need to at some. There's so many shows and movies I've not caught up with. It will happen eventually. Whenever it happened.
The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. He should be. It fits him well.
Almost like it was made for him.
It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. I expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's fangs, but they were much tinier.
A common misconception. Where did you find him?
At the local Gaia temple. It got split in the middle by a falling star.
That sounds morbidly interesting.
It was. I overheard some priests say they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it because it looks kind of cool. And people like distinct temples.
They do.
The vampire was traveling with a really nice dwarf and a holy woman of Cassiopeia. They were asking around to see if the priests knew anything about the star rain.
Did they?
No, I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out Aletheia, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually a wobbling ooze in disguise.
Scandalous.
I know, right? But in the end, it was all okay. The others forgave him, and he promised to try and become a real priest.
Oh my god.
Apparently, he really loves the humidity in the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I was really happy we could see that from the shadows.
We?
Me and the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate.
I am no such thing. It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo.
We are not a duo. Thank you.
How did you find the right moment to give Kylo's cape between all those heightened emotions?
We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't.
It wasn't a pillar. It was a tall vase.
I felt very well hidden when Aletheia suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the beginning.
Yeah, I did give her a potion for that, so... Might be... my fault.
Sorry, bro. 1 second break. Water break. She's so cool and smart.
Did you ask her about her investigation?
I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smith Frostgrove to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from 1,000-year-old oak?
I didn't. That's fascinating.
It is. She also told me I have to work on my stealth, that being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows some experience.
Better not tell her that.
Better not.
So, are you going to work on it?
Yes, Blaze is going to show me the ropes.
Is he now?
Have to. She'll get herself killed. Aww, he's looking out for her.
That's a very dramatic way to look at things, but also very nice of you. So, would you say your investigation was a success?
Kind of. We got to see how clueless the other investigators are and return the cape to Mr. Vampire. But we didn't find out anything new about the stars. And I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them. A dangerous, if very exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one. You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds? Do you have favorites? What were the first ones you ever met? Did they try to eat you or be your friend? Of course I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them. Really? That's scary. Of course it is. So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters? No, they were much worse than that. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily. Of course, same as last time? Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. Oh, you want something charismatic? I guess I'll do Spoken Heart instead of Sunny Breeze? I guess so. It's just, yeah, same as last time. I'm surprised they don't mix up the drinks. But it's okay, and there's no topping they'd add or anything. Yeah. Let's do a Spoken Heart. Look. Oh, one are you? And one are you? And one are you? A drink, just for you. Thanks. Aw, I think that's his happy face. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Banes and was eager to prove myself. It said there were great ridges far in the depths of the Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Vesoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there, to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its steps are creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Castle. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. This voice is killing my throat. Oh my god. No amount of sips of water is saving me from this. Ay. It's definitely getting my energy out, that's for sure. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with immortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. They sound kind of cute. They were not cute. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. A rumor. Holy suck. There's so many random rumors I picked up that haven't gone together, and I don't know. I can't put them into quests myself, I don't think. Yeah, these quests haven't finished. So the quests seem to go over a long period of time, I guess. It's yeah, the stranger, it's a random banshee, there's a wrathful spirit of the Shivermere. There's Zoford, Archmage, Missing Familiar. There's Great Sword, Undead Snails, and now Oblique Soccer. I guess no Carolyn. It's been a while, huh? Puppet Master.
What does that mean? Does that mean I've helped X amount of people on their quests or something?
Innkeep, hang me a drink, will ya? Coming right up, Carolyn. Any preferences? The usual. Something strong and powerful? Exactly.
Oh, she's so cute and happy.
She just wants a Southern Brawler. A lot of attack. And then a tiny bit of charisma. And a tiny bit of blue of defense.
Put some blue in there, why not? Ta-da! A drink. You have a messed up definition of strong. Strength lies in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and yours get a prescription. I don't even have a messed up definition of strong. I gave you the right drink. What do you want from me? I gave you a Southern Brawler. Say, Innkeep, you got room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? Sure, got one for me? You bet. It's what my Bobby used to drink back in the day. My adventure reminded me of it.
Sailor's Courage.
Oh, another attack potion. I wish you gave that to me beforehand, woman.
Wait, it's just this, but with extra speed that you can't fit in the drink. So it would require an infusion, probably. Sailor's Courage gives you the dry sailing life with the qualities of a good sailor. A lot of strength, a dash of defense, a shot of charisma, and the inability to know fear. A perfect all-rounder. Who needs comments on Spanish not included? Okay, Popeye. Okay, Popeye. I see you. I see you. I guess, yeah, whatever infusions will happen eventually are just gonna go in there, I suppose. Thank you, Carolyn. So, since you're here in my tavern unharmed and in somewhat good spirits, I'm guessing you survived your encounter with the Wyvern Chimera? I did, obviously. Congratulations. They'll lick the lips. You encountered a chimera? Sure did. Lived to tell the tale, too. You or the chimera? Both. Cool. Are you a beast slayer? I am, though this time no beast was slain. I'm Carolyn. You? Melly, the greatest detective in the whole wide world, and this is my assistant. Your assistant got a name? Malachite. I see. What the fuck? No, his name changed again. Oh my god, they actually change his fucking name every time he changes. God damn it. I see. So, Millie, you're interested in chimeras? I'm interested in everything, chimeras especially. If you like, I'll tell you, that sneaky innkeep, and your punk and crime over there, how I outsmarted one. Yes, please. I would love that. I have to remember to read my own line and not a line as someone else. Well, alright, strap in tight then. Our friendly innkeep here sent me on a quest to collect some saliva from the Wyvern Chimera in the Quag Mangrove. It's the key ingredient for vampire sunscreen. That makes sense. The issue is, the marshlands are the Chimera's home turf. There's no way I could outfight it in its own domain. So I went the route of trickery. My Baba always said that all the chimeras she encountered enjoyed some good subterfuge. I ain't really the brainy type, but I thought even if I failed, it might be entertaining enough to help me anyhow. Needed to pick a clever approach, of course, so I did the only reasonable thing to do in the situation. I talked to a mouse. A mouse? A mouse. Found one local to the marshland, offered him a bunch of cheese if he agreed to help me out. Was pretty easy to convince. Why a mouse? Everyone knows chimeras are afraid of mice, dummy. Exactly. I thought if it was scared, it might use its 3 brains less. So I dressed up the mouse in the best wizard regalia I could find and made myself invisible.
You can do that?
Not usually, but the innkeep's strings come with great perks. They do indeed, though I do not recall granting you invisibility. Yeah, invisibility might be too strong a word, but with the wits I got from your drink, I remembered something. Chimeras have a hard time discerning between different shades of green.
Ooh, I think I know where this is going.
Got quite the hand in camouflage, so I figured I'd put it to good use. I gathered some underbrush, sticks, and leaves and made some glue from tree resin and spit.
Spit?
Everything holds together better with spit.
Let me jot that down.
Sure thing, kiddo. So, I put it all together into a cloak of camouflage, put some mud on my face, and I was ready to go. So, dressed up in camouflage, the mouse and I, unseen, approached the chimera. It was resting near a muddy stream, and two of its heads were in deep discussion about the sanctity of canon compliance.
What kind of head did it have?
Besides the dragon one, obviously. Classic lion and snakehead combo. Of course, all of them heard us approaching. First, they seemed curious, but all three of them froze up when they saw the mouse. The little thing looked mighty tall with his improvised wizard. I want to see a drawing of Wizard Mouse, bro. I stayed right behind him, making his footsteps sound heavy. My camouflage seemed to work. The different shades of green and brown made me blend into the marshy landscape. Having green-brown colorblindness seems really bad for if you live in the marshes. Oh well. From up close, I could see the chimera trying to hide its fears and mouse drew nearer, so I started the show. The mouse, or me, same thing at that point, loudly announced that he was a great wizard, and he had come to collect spellcasting ingredients for his plane switching spell. He was prepared to fight, but was willing to bargain if the chimera valued his life. To underline his great power and everything, I even made him float on my invisible hand. Luckily for me, the chimera was more than ready to take up the offer, though it did briefly argue with itself on whether fleeing was the better option. The snake wanted to fight, but only until the mouse growled, or I growled. One and the same, really. So the great mouse mage stated his conditions in no uncertain terms. 1 bucket of saliva, and in return, he will leave the chimera in peace forever. Helped a lot that he could summon a bucket out of thin air. Briefly lost my sanity when there was more in the creature arguing, but finally, the chimera agreed. They filled the bucket with plenty of saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Happy to have avoided any monumental violence, the mouse wizard and his bucket of valuable chimera saliva floated away, promising that he would keep his honorable word. What an incredible ruse. Guess I got some of my Baba's brains and charms after all. More than some, it seems. Let's not get too carried away. Once we were out of sight, I had to keep an eye on the Vadil, of course. After getting out of my camouflage, I thanked the mouse and gave him the enormous amount of cheese I had promised him. Wouldn't that much cheese be way too heavy for a single mouse to carry? Turns out the mouse was actually a wizard actor. I guess he was also a wizard. Had some sort of dimensional pocket he could store it all in. Disappeared with the cheese and just left its ridiculous hat with me. Bid me farewell before I could ask him why he hadn't said something sooner about the whole wizard thing, you know. Typical mouse in the wizard hat, I see. I prefer the... Not fucking Stilton, bro. I mean, that is a good detective mouse, I will admit. Me too. Afterwards, I thought I was in the clear, when suddenly I felt something breathing heavily right behind me. When I turned around, I was looking right into the scaly eyes of a wyvern chimera. Apparently, it had wanted to know where the wizard would take his leave, so that it could move to a more secure spot. Thought I was about to be smoked, but apparently Baba was right. They do like a good ruse. So it wasn't mad? No, it was amused, impressed even. In return for making its week, it let me live and left me with some strange words. Strange words? Stranger than a talking dragon head? I mean, that's kind of what dragon heads do, right? Not sure. Maybe they do typically speak in prophecies. They do, according to fable. A prophecy? That's what it said it was giving me. It said, hope will fall and hope will rise. A hero will tether its final tread, burying the past and keeping the dead. Sounded like a bunch of to me. How blasphemous. Didn't say it was real, but why do they gotta make these things so cryptic? Ain't no one got time to interpret this kind of stuff. That's the thing with prophecies, no need to interpret them. You'll realize exactly what they mean soon enough. What hero do you think he was talking about? No clue. I bet it's you. Oops. I almost knocked my PC out of the power outlet. I'm glad I did. I ain't no hero. I think you might be, Carolyn. You know what would be very heroic of you? What? If you brought that saliva to Kyle the vampire, I'm sure his happiness about finally being able to walk in the sun would be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. Fine, might as well. Guess I owe that leech a thanks for providing me with this strange adventure. Did you have fun? It was fun? Yes, I'll admit, it was fun. Just wish I could tell my Baba all about it, but you make a good stand-in and keep. Thank you, I try. Now, any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last saw him at the Gaia Temple. The priest may know where he went. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. The information, I mean. For what? Can you teach me how to use a great sword? That's it? Sure thing. Right now? Is right now okay? I've got the time. It might take you more than one lesson, though. That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal. That's so cute! She's learning stealth, and she's learning how to use a great sword. Those two things do not go together, but hell yeah. It's a deal then. I'll show you the basics, and you tell me where to find the vampire. Yippee! That is, if your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay, kiddo. Let's go. Innkeep, can we use your front yard? Of course, go wild. Will do. Are you coming too, Mal? Oh, she already gave him a nickname. No, I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I could go on after this to practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon. I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with wit, stealthiness, and giant swords. Ha! I know you will. But first I gotta practice. See you later. I like your ambition. I like her naivety. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Yeah, fucking got his ass. Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all. Coming right up. Does Zudo know anything that isn't a fucking spoken heart? Yeah, spoken heart is sweet. It's like, I guess he just only wants a spoken heart. This dude, he needs to find a new drink to order, bro. This is ridiculous. Maybe he's just like too embarrassed to ask what other drinks there are. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. So, Malachite. Just leave me to my pondering. Got it. Okay, I guess that's it. And he's been pondering all day. What the heck? Hiya, Innkeep. Hiya, Fable. I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again. And you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. That's alright. I hope the last few days weren't too hard on you.
No, not at all. I was just very busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove's trees got knocked over, and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. Ah, they're so cute. That's so sweet. And of course I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too, see if they needed help with any damage after all of that. Did Uncle Dragon make it? Yes! The werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a chef's cooker. It's very nice of you to check in with everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something?
Go ahead.
Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet, but don't worry, I've already got an idea. Oh, that's just unlocked a drink. Huh. This is getting a lot more complicated all of a sudden. Oh no. I was like, man, this game is so easy and basic, and it's like, oops. I should have kept my mouth closed. When you become as charming and elusive as elemental messengers, it feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. Interesting. So I have the Sunny Breeze, the Thousand Winds, and the Spoken Heart as all crystal potions. I've just been giving the Spoken Heart. There's been no need for either of these yet, but we'll find out. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were very thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. Yeah, I'm picking that up too. People just don't seem to give a shit. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was going to end. Yes, I recall. You were right that it wouldn't, of course, but I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of a night sky. But everyone just seems to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes. I don't even know if you could put them back. You can never put back what's lost, but you can always replace it with something new. I'm not sure that you can replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change. Right, but it would still be much nicer if some things would just stay the same. They'd never do. They're so sad. I'm just happy everyone's okay. Did you check on Carolyn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside. I did, outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So, it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm, and to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into their greatsword training. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She's very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing alright. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon. And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink? I would love a drink. Can I try that new one I requested? Thousand Winds, was it? In case I run into more people in need of help on the way back. I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Okay, I need to make 1,000 Winds. I don't think I can fill it in this class though. But we're gonna find out. And decant.
then I need, 2 glugs of this. Yeah, it can only fit 5. Okay. It's interesting they don't teach you how to do it. You're just gonna have to, like, figure it out. So I need a topping that will give me either some charisma, speed, or defense, basically. Which I think golden feather with haste might be good. That's not really useful. Not useful. Not useful. Nice, very useful. I think, yeah, golden feather is the way to go. Cool. And that means I should be able to make this shot now. Do that. Ta-da! 1,000 wins are coming right up with some haste. A breezy drink inspired by you and your kindness. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. They make the best drinks, right? They're okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or is this a thing where you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason. They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're, me. Well said. Thank you. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot. They're also an incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things it can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I'm Malachite. Oh, you're Mal. I mean, Malachite, obviously. Melly just talked about a Mal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool and her new friend. She sounded very happy about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Bro, you're friends. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, I got. Hey. Oh, okay. Then why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. Say it like it is, Fable. She keeps following me. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know you well enough to judge the truth behind all this, but I think you should be honest with her and with yourself. Fable's such a sweetheart. I love him so much. Honesty goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Zophor to fix the honesty as well. You mean the missing familiar? I heard several familiars are missing actually, and I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're just scared to face possible consequences for their honesty. Sounds like Zophor is going through an eventful time. Finally, some fucking news. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments. Zophor isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's in eastern Fasoa and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Why? Does it sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but Melina seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be... He's thinking of Melina, of course, because he's secretly a sweetheart. So the fucking fishnet gloves are insane. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Melly just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests? No,
I was a similar age when I ventured on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
No, that's cool.
No, I think that's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face danger that early.
Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them with it when they're young, so they can accept its existence in their lives.
That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they just accept it if we can make the world a better place for them instead? I mean, when you were on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you have preferred not to be— Damn, this string is doing so much work.
It builds character.
A character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations sure did a lot of good— Oh my— Fable, go off! They're so fucking mad. I get it. Like, I get it. I'd be mad too. That's like, yeah. But I'm surprised, like, they're doing it. Weren't your parents worried to death about you? You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, Innkeep? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy or talking about or ignoring all that star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information. Is that very nutritious for you? No, but it's fun. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Good luck. See you around with less horrors, I hope. Man, fuck that guy. Now I'm worried. About Malachite or Melly? Both. Are you really going to send her on that quest? If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zofort is a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'd be going alone. I hope not. There's little worse than being alone when you're scared. Fable, you sweet thing. Oh my gosh. I love you. Please be safe forever and always. Very true. Are you scared of anything? Bad Yelp reviews. I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks in all of Asteria. I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay. You've got my 5 stars in the bag. I would ask what you're afraid of, but the answer would be everything. Is it? Yes, but I'm working on not letting my fears stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do things when scared, rather than not at all. Maybe. That's still a terrifying thought. How do you handle situations you're afraid of? I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from the things that scared me, but with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they're still worth experiencing. That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime. Perhaps, though one of my friends is sitting here right now. Where? Wait, are they invisible? Oh, you mean me. That makes me feel really happy. Also makes you feel pretty bad about having to go back home. Don't worry, go home. Fix so many things that worry you, as long as you come back. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper. See you tomorrow, my friend. My heart's gonna explode. That's so cute. That's so cute. This game is so cozy. I feel so happy playing this game. There's some, like, sad stuff, but, like, yeah, people have strong feelings, but, like, ultimately, very, very cute game. It's very comforting. Fourth of the actual Act 2, so it's
Hello, you're on the cover, alright? Are you a fucking podcaster? You better not be a podcaster. Good. What's your voice gonna be? I can just give you a podcaster voice. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. I don't know. I think my throat's also shitting out of me right now, so I can't, like, put together a good thing. I might call it soon then, because my throat is killing me. I have to play a whole session D&D in a bit, so I want to be able to talk then. Let's get to knowing this character's name at least, I think. It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's not only relative, but also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time, I actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. And did it work? No. But almost. I would have needed a drip of primordial seed to enhance the curvature, and that should have done it. But no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. I heard that's not very easy to get. Theopractically it is. Oh my god. Theopractically? Practically in theory, duh. Oh, that makes sense. I get it. You do? Of course I do. Interesting. And suspicious. Are you mayhaps also a person of magic? Well, I do make magical drinks. Enchanted mixology. That indeed is a niche. Say, innkeeper, does something you ever make explode? Occasionally. Heck yeah, welcome to the club. I think I blow something up at least once or twice a week. I'm Hex, by the way. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you too. Just innkeeper for now. Okay, what the fuck is your deal? Hex, half-elf wizard, 48, him couch. Cool, hexagon hex. Nice. Okay, I got his name. So I'm gonna save there, and we're gonna continue this later. But thank you for stopping by if you did. This stream got to be a little more active, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, let's keep up the good vibes for next time. Thank you, have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.